You guys, stop wasting your time. You're letting your life pass you by. But I'm here to give you the blueprint. I'm going to share with you the 7 things that I quit to go from broke to multi-millionaire. It wasn't easy, but let me tell you, it was worth it. Listen, I get it. You're working your face off. You're grinding away. You're hustling. But are you hustling smart? Or are you just spinning your wheels? Because here's the thing, success isn't about how hard you work. It's about working on the right things. When kids come up to me in my supercars, they always ask, what do you do? But I always share with them, it's not what I do, it's what I don't do. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. The first thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is energy vampires. You know who I'm talking about, the people who suck the life out of you, the ones who are always negative, the ones who are always complaining, the ones who are always bringing you down. Listen, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let me repeat that. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're spending time with people who are negative, who are always complaining, who are always bringing you down, guess what? You're going to be negative, you're going to be complaining, and you're going to be down. But here's the good news, the opposite is also true. If you surround yourself with positive people, with people who are supportive, with people who are going to lift you up, guess what? You're going to be more positive, you're going to be more supportive, and you're going to be more likely to succeed. So cut the energy vampires out of your life. Unfollow them on social media. Stop taking their calls. Stop hanging out with them. Your time and energy are too valuable to waste on people who aren't going to help you achieve your dreams. I'm serious. This is your life. Why are you letting other people bring you down? You need to surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up, who are going to support you, who are going to help you be the best version of yourself. You deserve that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Spend the next week, the next month, the next year only surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. And then come back and tell me how your life has changed. I guarantee you it will be for the better. The second thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is asking for advice from the wrong people. I see this all the time. People are always asking for advice from people who haven't done what they want to do. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, don't ask your friend who's been working at the same dead-end job for the past 10 years for advice. Ask someone who's actually built a successful business, someone who's been there and done that. If you want to be a successful investor, don't ask your uncle who lost all his money in the stock market for advice. Ask someone who's actually made a lot of money investing, someone who knows what they're doing. The same goes for anything else you want to do in life. If you want to be a successful artist, don't ask your friend who's never sold a painting for advice. Ask someone who's actually making a living as an artist, someone who's already achieved what you want to achieve. The bottom line is this: if you want to be successful, you need to get advice from people who are already successful, people who have a proven track record of success. Don't waste your time asking for advice from people who haven't done what you want to do. It's like asking a fish how to climb a tree. The third thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is blaming others. This is a big one. I see so many people who are always blaming other people for their problems. They blame their parents, they blame their boss, they blame the government, they blame the economy, they blame everyone but themselves. Listen, I'm not saying that there aren't legitimate reasons to be upset with other people. Of course there are. But if you're serious about achieving your dreams, you need to take responsibility for your own life. You need to own your shit. Blaming other people is easy. It's easy to point the finger and say, it's their fault that I'm not where I want to be. But it's also incredibly unproductive. It doesn't get you anywhere. In fact, it actually holds you back. When you blame other people, you're essentially giving them power over your life. You're saying you have the power to control my destiny. And that's just not true. You have the power to control your own destiny. You are in the driver's seat of your own life. So stop blaming other people for your problems. It's time to take responsibility for your own life. It's time to own your shit. The fourth thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is saying yes to every opportunity that comes your way. I know, it sounds counterintuitive. After all, isn't it important to say yes to every opportunity? Isn't that how you get ahead in life? Well, yes and no. It's true that you need to be open to new opportunities. You never know where your next big break is going to come from, but you also need to be selective about the opportunities you say yes to. You can't say yes to everything. If you say yes to every opportunity that comes your way, you're going to end up spreading yourself too thin. You're not going to be able to give your all to anything. And as a result, you're not going to be successful at anything. It's better to say no to 10 good opportunities and say yes to one great opportunity than it is to say yes to 10 good opportunities and half-ass all of them. So be selective. Choose your opportunities wisely, and don't be afraid to say no. The fifth thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is being a prisoner to your devices. I'm talking about your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your TV, all of it. Listen, I get it. We live in a digital world. Technology is a part of our lives, but it's important to remember that technology is a tool. It's a tool that can be used for good or for bad. Unfortunately, a lot of people are using technology for bad. They're using it to distract themselves from their problems. They're using it to numb themselves from their feelings. They're using it to escape from reality. And I'm not just talking about kids here. I'm talking about adults too. I see it all the time. People are so glued to their phones that they're missing out on life. They're missing out on conversations. They're missing out on experiences. They're missing out on connections. So put the phone down. Turn off the TV. Step away from the computer. Go outside. Talk to a real person. Experience life. You won't regret it. The sixth thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is just reading books. Now, before you get all up in arms, let me explain what I mean. I'm not saying that you should stop reading books altogether. Reading is incredibly important. It's one of the best ways to learn and grow. But here's the thing, a lot of people read books passively. They read them without really thinking about what they're reading. They don't take the time to digest the information. They don't apply it to their own lives. And that's a shame, because when you read a book passively, you're not really getting anything out of it. It's like eating a meal without tasting it. You're not going to get any nutritional value from it. So don't just read books, devour them, chew on the information, digest it. Think about how you can apply it to your own life, and then go out and do it. The seventh thing you need to quit if you want to be successful is comparing yourself to others. This is another big one. In today's world, it's easier than ever to compare yourself to others. We're constantly bombarded with images of people who seem to have it all together, people with perfect bodies, perfect families, perfect lives, and it's easy to let those images get to you. It's easy to start comparing yourself to those people and feeling like you're not good enough. But here's the thing, you're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. You're comparing your worst moments to their best moments, and that's just not fair. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is you. Are you better today than you were yesterday? Are you closer to your goals than you were a year ago? If so, then you're on the right track. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Focus on your own journey. Those are 7 things you need to quit to not waste your life. I know it's not easy, but it's worth it. Remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, incremental improvements every single day. It's about staying focused on your goals and never giving up. But if you want to learn the 40 brutal truths I wish I knew in my 20s, click the link and I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to give you the no bullshit, straight to the point advice that you need to hear to achieve your dreams. So what are you waiting for? Let's go!